Welcome everybody to our live stream. It's Wednesday. Weird Wednesday, everybody. How are you today, Mr. Asterbate? Lack of patience. Now that's a quote that should be remembered. No doubt applicable to both you and me. There is no limit to how much patience you need in the game of chess. On the other hand, you do have to be ready to make your move at the right moment. Timing is important too. All right. Ripunj, not a subscriber. But I've got to take Sumer first. Yeah. This is a mistake. This is definitely a mistake. That was a mistake. Good morning. Guten Morgen. I've got a challenge from Husky, also a subscriber to the stream here. Ripunj will wait. Please wait. Asterbate. What's up, bro? It's World Hippo Day, man. The two towers. It's World Hippo Day, bro. Asterbate doesn't know the hippo. Ooh, man, knight c4 doesn't work here. Too late. It's too late for knight to c4 now. Oh, this is... It's an English opening. It's the Sicilian. Weird openings is the theme of today's stream. Normally Wednesdays. Two Towers, did you read Tolkien? The Lord of the Rings? That's... The Two Towers? Is that right? It's not the Twin Towers. Okay. So what's up? I've got game analysis submissions from Viking Beer, Asterbate, Move 11, Mule Skinner coming in left and right. We have a good score going against Sumer. I think I never had so many wins without him nicking me for a draw. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 wins in a row. Normally he's pretty cagey. Say what? Okay, I have knight c1 and knight f4 if necessary. You can take the knight on f4 with your bishop. Okay, if I just take on e4, man, I mean, you can protect it, right? Knight c3, rook e8, queen c2. So I don't think capturing is the right idea here. I mean, not capturing on e4. If I capture on the other one, you take on d3. That's the question. We're winning a nugget. Undermining the center. Pavel Blatny. Also known to play the odd Hippo. Who else is a fan of the Hippo? Alexander Ivanov. People that I know. Good players that I know that play the Hippo. Hippos are tremendous. Alright. Early morning. I've got just 2 hours, guys. I've got to leave promptly at 1:30. So, let's get these challenges rolling. Yesterday there was someone on the stream like begging me to play during our tournament. Notice they're not here. Knight f4, bishop f4, gf4, black is already in big trouble here. I could just play knight c3? Man, knight c3 is probably just like deadly. The deadliest animal in the world. Knight c3, he has knight e5 actually. Then knight c4. I don't see how black holds this. I have a multitude of moves there. I could also play knight c1. Maybe he has a move. Well, whatever. Like bishop e5, e4. I think black is lost here. Game beggars. So knight c4, bishop c3, bishop c3. Knight d5. Bishop e2, bishop d5. So I was thinking e4. e4 gets a little complicated now. I realize he has, he does have a move there, b5. So I'm not going to be too realistic here. He managed to not lose a pawn. Not that thrilled about this. And white's better, but it should have been like a pawn up, I'm sure. It should have been a clear pawn up. Should have been. I could have been a contender. Instead, I didn't win a pawn. Didn't win anything. It's a freaking game show, man. Astrobate, if you could go on any game show, what would you choose? Any game show in history, what would be your favorite? Your choice. Just realized this is maybe not working that well. Damn, dude. Okay, I have e4. He's got $64 million question. 64? What makes you choose that? Okay, okay. They're cool. It's good. Little blockades, healthy for the bloodstream. A little blockade never hurt anybody. Man, he is tactically pretty freaking good, man, for a guy who doesn't calculate. It's unbelievable. He has the best tactics of a player who doesn't calculate I've ever seen. Damn. That move. But this is far more interesting than it was supposed to be. Why am I a pawn down? How the heck am I a pawn down? It's crazy. I took a pawn, you took a pawn. I went here. You took another pawn. I never got it back. It's unbelievable. I'm a pawn down. Pawn down to. Where are you going, my friend? Look. I am your brother. Foo. Foo. I pity the foo. Damn, dude, A5 just doesn't care. Kidding. Beating. He could have played. Yeah, he could have played a move there. What a weird game. Wow, I was worse. I was like losing. Holy shit. It's unbelievable. How does that work, dude? How do you like win a pawn here? You were like lost, I thought. He should be lost here. What did I do? I second guessed myself from playing e4. That was the plan. So can anyone explain? Okay, I talked myself out of e4 because of b5. This is what happened. I didn't like e4, b5, f4 or something. Queen b1, of course. Who? Queen b1 or queen c1 and white is winning. Alright, queen b1, I can get it. I get it. Either way, we're defending our bishop. Yeah. I mean, the bottom line is, like, I just gave him the d5 pawn. Right? I just let him have it. Like, it's not important or anything. Why did I do that? Well, I'm still better here, but I need to be just, like, taking this pawn. Yeah, I wanted to keep my bishop pair too much. It's funny, though. In the position on move 20, I'm actually even better now. I expected, I guess, knight f6. But I didn't know what would happen here. Sorry, queen takes, rook takes. Okay, next challenge from Husky. Do take the subscriber challenges first. International Hippo Day. I'm not going to play the Hippo every game. Maybe one more game with Black. Plays the open. You're very close to getting timed out. Why do you ask stupid questions? Alright. Why ask why? Honestly, like, I like you, Repunj, but you ask the stupidest questions ever, man. The master of stupid questions. What did I... Wait a second here. So what if I did that? What would happen? Just want to try something different. Creativity. That's why I hate the London system and people who do that. You've got to be creative. The masters of the universe. So why is this not an interesting variation? For example, I've seen knight a3 before. That exists. But why not knight on bd2? He just plays the simple bishop d7. Okay. Come out with your hands up. Now knight e5, bishop c6, or knight c6. Knight e5, bishop c6, or knight c6. Knight e5, knight c6. It doesn't seem right. Knight e5, bishop c6. Knight takes c6. Knight takes c6. I'm liking this. Now it's like the last game. It'll be like, I'm a pawn down and I don't know it. You get the weird feeling like you ever get that weird feeling like you've played this position before, but you weren't sure about it? Huh. So knight takes c4, queen takes d4, bishop takes c6, queen takes d1, rook takes d1, pawn takes c6. Still haunted by absence of a pawn, although the structure might compensate. The real question is e3. Interesting. He-Man. I had a He-Man action figure. Did I? No, I'm misremembering. I didn't. I guess I deeply wanted one. Masturbate. I was disappointed. No, I never really... I do remember I had a He-Man video game. That's funny. The Intellivision console. That was pretty fun, actually. He-Man and Battle Cat, right? Battle Cat? Is that the name of his, like, ride? Wow, what is happening? Dude's just resigning. I thought you had E5 there, objectively. Like, you have to play E5. Maybe it's not good, though. Man, Captain Planet. You're too young, Juicebox Wizard. What is that? Thundercats. Am I confusing? Thundercats. That's different. Chesic animals. The hippo used to be my totem animal. Then I switched to the panda. Soft and sweet in my old age. I used to be bigger and tougher. So, this looks like a tremendous position for white. Damn, dude. Not easy. But I like it. There could be tourney go. Well, luckily Husky didn't play, so I managed to win. I had one draw with Aldisto, which was a real screw up by me at the end. Wow, C5, you have C5? I saw that. So it was a good tourney. Good thing I already ate breakfast or I'd be like starving right now. So what's the deal? Want to take that pawn. I'm like Mr. Materialistic. So how about rook b5? I think that's maybe best. Did I take another a7? I forgot, I'm sorry. Did I steal one of yours? Black's trying to trap my queen now. Did I borrow one of your a7s? Sorry about that. How's my bishop doing? Good? It's all good? Wow, I'm having hallucinations. Yo. Bad bishop, no more. Bad bishop, be gone. I gave up my good bishop, and I traded off my bad bishop, so it's a wash. Now, for something new and totally different, a rook ending. Can you imagine that? It's not a rook ending yet, unfortunately. But we're up a pawn. Same result against Camel Culture yesterday. Catalan, white pieces, up a pawn. Actually, the same thing happened. He had like a weakness at d5. The game against Camel Culture, I don't know if anybody was here paying attention, but it was actually a pretty interesting Catalan. He was fine, and he like just freaked out in the critical position. He-Man. And the Battle Cat. Uh-oh. You don't want to give this guy any counterplay. Extremely fast, too. Tomorrow night is our subscriber stream. If anybody wants to submit a game, who's a subscriber to the stream? Rook takes d5, stupid. Say what? Oh. Yeah. In retrospect, it's stupid, but, you know, I should have at least considered it, which I didn't. Haven't uploaded it. There will be like a deposit penalty fee if you don't show up. Where's my winning move here? Oh, I had that? The rook ending. Boop, boop, boopy doop. Doo doop. So I do that. You go there. I do that. You go there. Yeah, so we just do that. Bloop. I should have done that. I could have done it last move. Who, you don't want the dangerous husky with the queens on the board. Given my record of success in rook in games in the last year, being a pawn up is like, hopefully I'll draw. In order to win, I have to be like 2 pawns up, maybe, to have a decent chance. Usually like a pawn up is either a win for the opponent or a draw. If I'm down a pawn, it's like I'm always losing. Yeah, I mean, his king got too close too quickly. I didn't want his king to get that close that fast. The ugly ass structure. Wait, you're talking about the island? The big island? You're not calling it an ugly ass island, are you? It's wholesome. Damn, dude, I'm like a freaking retard. What? I didn't see. See, I told you I would screw this up. Wow, he's as bad as me. What? The hell is going on here? Why didn't you play rook? Well, we're both playing this like idiots. Why? Why did I think this worked? First of all, I didn't realize he could just like defend his pawn. He could have played rook a4. I don't think I'm winning. Am I winning? Well, we're both playing like idiots here. Actually, I'm not sure I'm winning, but I'm sure that we both made mistakes. That much I'm sure of. Wow. Really? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be black. I'm incompetent in rooking games in general, though, so. As I said, if I'm a pawn up, I'm probably lucky to get a draw. He has this. So it's kind of like a classic screw up. Hmm. Now it's a draw. Isn't it? I don't sleep at night. Last night was terrible. I don't understand. I didn't have any coffee last evening, and I still couldn't sleep properly. This is kind of interesting. Because he's cut off, I mean, otherwise it would definitely be a draw. Is there anything I can do? Because he's cut off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I don't know, man. I really thought like World Hippo Day would be kind of self-explanatory. But I mean, maybe I'm an idiot. Hippos are self-explanatory. Good morning, people. What is a hippo? Daddy, what is a hippo? It's Tezek means hippo in Turkish. Wow. What's that about? I don't know how this guy is that fast and he sees everything using no time at all. No time at all. No time like the present. I think I was winning, yeah. But it's like, I don't understand how he's so freaking fast, man. He never ever has to take time on any of his moves. What? Seriously? Just like perfect technique. Perfect technique with no time left. It's interesting. I would say better than most, like, titled players. It's unbelievable. I might have been winning for a moment. Yeah. I missed it. I knew I was winning and then I got overconfident right at that moment. I didn't like rook check king f5. I don't understand rook check king f5. Why is that good for me? Why is this good for me? What does that do? Did I just repeat position? Rook f4, isn't that what I played? What's the difference? So I checked first. I should have gone here immediately. I don't know, man. Jesus. GM Tranquilizer rating with a party of 22. Damn. You streaming all night? Thank you for the raid. Welcome to International Hippo Day. What happened? No. We lost Repunj. Weird Wednesday. Thanks, Tranquilizer. What's up? Streaming early or late? Guys, check him out. Grandmaster Vita Levante. Most of you know him. Our regulars, of course. Dude had a birthday the other day. So y'all gonna wish him birthday. Happy birthday. He doesn't like advertising his age. But it's safe to say he's younger than me. Alright. All the way from Wallachia. Sludgy is in Pannonia. Weird Wednesday. Weird openings. I played one Hippo already. French is pretty annoying, really, honestly. It's definitely hard to come up with something original here against the French. It's just not, you can't just play anything. Always leads to closed positions. Very hard to get an open game. But I try to play unusual openings on this occasions. C4 is just really bad, probably. I can't just maybe we can do something interesting here, but I can't just play C4 there. That's really bad. Let's try to play some kind of gambit here. Its very existence. This isn't great either. I think it's like, it's okay if he transposes to a normal black Mortimer. But black probably has other moves. I don't know. Not like the black Mortimer is great, but it's playable. I would think like French defense players would not be that happy with open gambit style positions for the most part. Why are they playing the French defense? I mean, another observation I would make is that this type of pushing the pawn past, usually, it's not that great, but it's playable. You see that in the Mora Gambit too. I'm not an expert on the Black Mardemer though. I mean, I don't really think the Black Redeemer is great, but for fun. So it's Black Mardemer declined. It's all for fun. Yeah, thanks for the raid from Tranquilizer. Guys, tomorrow night we're doing our subscriber stream, and Friday is Blitz challenges. I am, however, really unsure about what I'm going to do about Sunday's stream, because I've got to go to Sombate, which is 3 hours, and it's going to be really brutal. 6 hours in the car, 5 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour chess game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a simul on Sunday, so I'm not certain about Sunday's stream. Welcome, WJ Loof. You were the one who suggested the c4. Yeah, it went through my mind. I was thinking, what kind of weird opening can we play here? c4, pawn takes pawn. But I think it's probably worse than the Black Mardemer, slightly. Igor Shakhmatovich. Shakhmati. That sounds like chiropractic. Hippopotami. So my tags for today are hippopotami, playing with viewers, and unusual openings. Streamlabs changed its design, so when I go, there's no more like preset tabs or tags. I mean, this is lame. I've got nothing special here. I should have played the Hippo. You need to play one more Hippo with black. The black Hippo. I wonder if there's albino hippos. Knight takes d4 or bishop takes. What's the question? The garbage Hippo. Dude. So hard to like... Why are you dissing the Hippo? Alright. Hippo didn't do anything to you. There's a reason why people kill hundreds of hippos a year. You mean there's a reason why hippos kill hundreds of people every year? The deadliest animal on Earth. That's what they say anyway. Probably overrated. The F3 never looked great anyway, to be honest. I still think that black's a little passive, but black should be okay. Passive aggressive. Well, it's like morphed into a Sicilian. The thing is, he has this move knight c5. Like, what's gonna happen to my light square hippo? These are like the hippo's teeth. Like, what happens to an old hippo when one of those giant teeth in the front gets, like, broken off or something? Then he starts to, like, weaken, and he can't, like, kill the predators so easily, and they start to disrespect him when he loses one of his big protruding front teeth, you know. Imagine being like a walrus. An old walrus. No, e5 was nothing. I had knight f5. Of course not. He's taking my tusk. Oh yeah. So they're now killing hippos for their tusks. That's what I read somewhere. Whatever you call them. Because they can't get elephant ivory, now like poachers are killing hippos for their teeth. Give me a break, dude. It's a freaking tooth, man. It's not even like ivory. What? If I sacrifice a piece here, it's too much. The price is right. Knight e6, and then bishop takes h7. What if I did bishop h7 first? Who cares? It's the same thing. He didn't take my hippo tooth. What about knight c6? That's the same shit, different day. So I have no tactic that works because you could just leave your queen there in the middle of the d file. They should have started with the hippos and then worked on to elephants. Right. Not to begin to talk about whales. I don't know, man. There's no discoveries of any kind that work here because he gets too many pieces for the queen. It's unbelievable. It's seriously unbelievable. I don't have any tactic. There goes my walrus tusk. What do you call it if it's a hippo fang or whatever? It's not a tusk if it's a tooth, right? e5, knight f5, e4, I missed that. But it looks good for white, I would assume. French defense. Yeah, queen c7. It's genius. Where is my attack? Who's Igor? Do we go? Man, go pro. Gotta go pro here. He can do b5, queen a7. No, he could. Jesus. b5, queen a8, bishop e7, queen a7, queen c6. I'm just like getting mated on the diagonal. Jeez. I like this. That's also very interesting. Now who's sacking a queen for 3 pieces? Oh yeah. That's unsound. Exactly, Arsenal. Precisely. Precisovich. I don't know about this. Hmm. Three pieces for the queen. Does that make sense? It's hard for me to coordinate. I've only played Igor once. Igor. There's a new Nosferatu coming out. Did you guys hear about that? It'll probably be shit. Igor. The sequel. I like the John Malkovich movie. A lot of people didn't like it years ago. Check. But Willem Dafoe. Does Willem Dafoe maketh a Nosferatu movie by himself? Did anybody like The Lighthouse? I don't know, that movie was... It felt kind of like a letdown. It had potential. I mean, it wasn't bad. It felt like it could have been better. Yeah, the performances were great. I agree. There's no crass question in that. No questioning. What was that based on? Was it like a novel or something? I didn't know. Definitely has a cool it definitely had a cool like vibe to it. Atmospheric. Damn, dude, I don't like this anymore. Can you leave me alone? How do I get in there? That's a problem. Phew, Igor Shakhmatovich just mated me. It was too fancy. Wow. Nice game. Yeah, he was too fast, man. He's super fast. It's only 2079 in bullet. The moves just kept they just kept coming, dude. Yeah, this is too hard to play with less time. Well, that's crazy. There's no games where anyone's ever played this in a serious tournament. Oh, there's 2 games there. There's supposed to be 2 games there. God, Turzo. Turzo is streaming on the Evil Chess site. The dude is like 0-5 for our team. And he's not gonna play on Sunday at the last minute. By the way, I'm not coming. Really nice. Alright. Thanks for your support. Doesn't matter. We're dead anyway. It's not like our team can avoid relegation. Alright. Anyway, interesting game. Weird openings Wednesday. Arsenal fan, are you ready to play now? The only thing that bothered me was he waited to the last possible minute to tell the team that he wasn't going to play on Sunday. It's pretty shitty, but whatever. It happens. Stuff comes up. Better than not showing up the day of the match or being late or something. He was late sometimes too. It's really unprofessional. He's a weird guy. Weird openings Wednesday. Alright, let's see what we can come up with. Queen's Gambit accepted reversed. I'm playing the Queen's Gambit accepted. What are you playing? Knight A6. Interesting. Okay. Bishop takes E5 is most common. I suppose Knight out is playable. Interesting. Suppose you guilt to me into not playing the Hippo, man. I'm gonna play the Hippo next game. I don't care who I'm playing against. No more guilting me out of playing the Hippo. Hippo, anti-Hippo guilt trips. Well, now it could be hard for him to solve the problem of his queen's bishop. Arsenal ends up playing a kind of Tarash with d5. Or just, what else are you going to do? My favorite is when you get to fianchetto your knight with knight b7. Always fun. We lost in shock. You know, that's my first loss this week. against Shakhmatovich. This is the first game I've lost since the thing that happened on Sunday. I was running really well. I was undefeated in our Monday, Tuesday streams. Sunday, undefeated simul. Oh my gosh. Mr. Coffee. I think I'll put my queen on that half-open file. Dude, do the Benko. Mr. Coffee, good morning. So oh, he's gonna play bishop d7, of course. Bishop d7. Dude sees everything. The dude. Every kind of cheapo. A4 is sort of interesting. Obviously black wants to play b6. Obviously. I don't know, I started drifting on time last game. I got carried away, sacking my queen for 3 pieces. I mean, it wasn't a very practical thing to do. That last game against this, I had a perfectly normal position and overconfident, you know? That's what happens when you don't lose. You start to get overconfident. Normally, I'm not overconfident. Everything is protected. Damn, dude. There's only one problem with that move. Lulling Arsenal into a false sense of security. He calculated the b5, but he forgot about c6. What should he have played instead? I don't know. I didn't like his voluntary retreat of the knight. Why did he retreat his knight voluntarily? The problem is he can't play bishop d7 because he gets his knight trapped to b4. That's my whole point. I mean, he might have e5 though. in some positions he can save himself from losing a piece with e5. I mean, you could go back to the opening and say, well, yeah, there's this. It's kind of like flaw strategically with black setup with the knight on c5 in a way. Once it goes back to d7, you have a normal hedgehog, but you still can't develop your queenside. If you have b6, bishop b7, you're fine. But maybe he was fine somehow anyway, I don't know. All I know is like it happened to me once in the Nimzo, in a classical Nimzo, where I got into a very uncomfortable position with the knight on c5 having to go back to b7. And now, for our next trick. Yeah, I learned my lesson last game. I'm not doing anything stupid anymore. Without a good reason. Get overconfident. I underestimated Igor. I'd only played Igor once before, so I wasn't sure how strong he was. But I will say that, like, you know, it's surprising when someone, like, declines the... Honestly, when someone declines the Black Mardimer, that's what I did. Honestly, that's what I did when I was, like, 1900 or 2000. I remember I had a game, probably one of the only times anyone ever played the Black Mardimer against me, and I just did the same thing he did. I pushed past to e3. But, I mean, objectively, strong players are almost always going to accept that. So when black plays like that, I'm like, oh, it's just an amateur. Good player would never, like, push e3 against the Black Mardimer. And I underestimated him. But, you know, some people are good at certain parts of the game. That doesn't mean that, you know, and then they're bad at other parts. It doesn't mean they're bad players all around, though. Maybe he just doesn't know openings that well. But he's an experienced player. But you can't judge a book by its cover, you know, because someone plays, like, one passive move in the opening. It doesn't mean they're not a strong player. I think that's... We rush to judgment a lot of times when I'm playing people in any game, poker, chess, whatever. I mean, sometimes you have limited time to figure out information about your opponent, but oftentimes we just rush to judgment. You know, oh, it's a weak player because he declined this standard gambit that a strong player would accept. It's not always so cut and dried. Sometimes, you know, even strong players do unorthodox stuff. Grass. Your ass is grass. Chuck Grassley. So how do we finish the finishing touch here? Mm, mm, mm. Wish there was a way to just finish him off quickly, but there doesn't seem to be anything. I mean, this should be a walk in the park, right? I don't see how e4 works. Maybe. He just takes it with the pawn, probably. I think now we have something. The concrete. Well, exactly what Bravo is talking about here works now. But I'm not sure it would have worked, that cleanly in the other position. I mean, I'm up a pawn and the exchange with 2 connected pass pawns on the queen side. That's about as winning as it gets. But still. You can never be too careful. He's just not giving up, this guy. Is my bishop trapped? A lesson in keeping it simple. No. Arsenal's clearly... He's clearly, like, pissed. He blundered. He's not giving up, and he's really quiet. What about h4? Nope. I don't really like that. It's not so easy to win by force. I think h3, g4. This could take a long time, actually. Oh, I've got b4. He's giving me b4. b4 or after? I could screw this up, right? I have the capability to do that. a5. Whew, that looks kind of hard to stop. He played the more aggressive move. There's no way to stop it. But credit to Arsenal for not giving up. Alright, so let's see this opening, right? I like how c5 is dubious. You see, so even some real players have played the Uber driver d takes c. I'm playing black now. A tempo up. Well, no, I'm curious about knight a6. Wojtaszek played it in 2005. It's an interesting move. It's creative. It's obviously not necessary, but I think this is a move you should play against, like, maybe a weaker player. for example. Knight a6 is a move like you wanna create a little bit of complications. Yeah. No, I think that's the move you should play against a weaker player, maybe. You can even play g6. I've recommended this. For example, like e3, you can do like g6 and transpose and double fianchetto. Not playing, not even using the bishop on this diagonal. I think that's the way you have to try to play against these people who are playing really lamely with white, to be honest. Yeah. Try playing the 2600 I played on Sunday. It's like playing machine learning robot. Alright. Creativity, yeah. There's no room for creativity in chess. I agree. That's the difference between the professional and the amateur. Professional doesn't try to be creative. They just grind out the wins. Boring style. I mean, that's why I lost my last two games in a sense, because I don't like to play for a draw. I don't want to play boring chess. I'm playing creatively against strong players. That's usually a bad recipe. No, but I mean, if people play that way with white, d takes c or e3 against Benoni, you got to take some kind of chances to creating some kind of imbalance. I agree. Wow. Early d5. Dude, you're trying to prevent my hippo. He's interfering with my hippo. Early hippo interference. Does that prevent e6? You've prevented my hippo. Bishop takes c3 check. She. Hippo prevention. I mean, you really, you're preventing me from playing the whole opening, man. She. Person. That sucks. Alright. What is this person talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my opponent, I don't know. I played Hip Hop Checkmate only once. Peanut butter and jelly. You know how hard it is to get good peanut butter in Hungary? Man, they make the worst peanut butter in Europe. They have no clue how to make peanut butter. Like Dutch peanut butter. It's disgusting. I have to spend like $10, $15 for a good jar of peanut butter. Does peanut butter have cholesterol? Or it's just high in saturated fat? I think I need to play c6. A good type of cholesterol. That's not a problem. It's high in fat. You could sack a piece for the massive pawn amoeba. Ice cream. No, I mean, you have to pay like for peanut butter that's been imported here from the United States, and it's very hard to find a store that. There's a store on my street that actually has like peanut butter imported from the United States. I don't think they really like make it in Europe. It's just not Western peanut butter. It's just not. There's not enough demand for it. Peanuts come from South America originally. I'm just really into pawn chains lately. I think I ate like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for like 3 years of my school era. Most people would like switch it up. I must have had it going on for like 2 or 3 years consecutively. They would get like smushed, the sandwiches. That's the worst. Stale, smushed peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're just not the same as when they're fresh. Look at this. Pawn amoeba. It's one giant island. Welcome to Hawaii. The volcanic. Pawns are the soul of chess, WJ Loof. 15 pounds of peanut butter. Yeah, I could get some delivered from Amazon. I have to pay the import fees on it. Plus shipping. Where are you castling, my friend? Where am I castling? So what's up? Black is good. I thought about sacking a piece really early on with like knight takes e4. This could get insane. I could blow up the whole position with a giant amoeba. See, that's how you lose though. I mean, there's just no reason to take a chance like that. Knight e4, knight e4, pawn d5 with a giant pawn avalanche. Perishable. You know, peanut butter is interesting, isn't it? It seems to have a very long shelf life. I don't understand that really. It's like resistant to mold or something. I don't know. Maybe peanut butter has like antibiotic, qualities or something. I don't know. So what am I doing here? Time is more of a peace. A time of peace and war. Is this a mistake because like it was protecting my A pawn? I don't really like white's position. But I'm not sure about rook c8. See, now I could take on d5 twice. I like sacking a piece again. This is a problem. So knight e4, pawn takes d5. Then what? Like knight g3, e5. Interesting. I could sack the exchange. Pawn takes d5. Let's just take here. Sacking the exchange, another. I mean, maybe I should just take on d5. Trade the d pawn for the a pawn. It's playable. Rook c3, knight c3. Sorry, rook c3, queen c3, knight takes d5. That's interesting. Very interesting. Another sacrifice that's kind of unsound. Weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find anything really crispy for black here. But you know what's noticeable? Hip Hop Checkmate has like hardly any games. Just like 200 or 300 games. So they must not play on lichess very much. Or do they just play on rated? I have 25,000 games now. This is why I wanted to keep my rook on A8. Because this wouldn't even have been an option for white if my rook was on A8. What's up with bishop takes g2? Possible exchange sacrifice for black. Black could just play rook a8 here. I mean, well, the hippo. This is a hippo. This is your brain on hippos. Bishop takes. I don't really feel like that. Bishop b5. I'm not afraid of no ghost. Bishop b5, bishop takes g2. Rook g1. Then what do I play? Bishop, let's say b7. Wait, that's some crazy sacrifice, like rook takes g6. Pawn takes g6. I like king f8, but then white can castle. So let's say takes, bishop e4. f3. Pretty impressive play by white. I guess I should go to h3. That gets attacked as well. Alright. Kind of reminds me of some other players that we played recently who They don't. They don't do castling with white. Only play with the pieces. I play with pieces. Hey, now my bishop has h7 at least. Well, alright. I mean, he doesn't have rook takes g6. Queen to b4. That's a weird move. Quite honestly. Whoa, dude. What is going on around here? White is not a stream sniper. It's an interesting comment. Look at the pieces. The white coordination of pieces. Queen b4 with no castling. Wow. It's pretty hardcore. What's going on with this player? Seems pretty damn strong to me, man. I don't know. 1900. You're 1900 in blitz. 1900 bullet. Looks way stronger than that. Most has some major failings if you're 1900. Because right now white is like bringing down every single piece, like perfect pressure. I'm getting annihilated. It would take a computer to survive this position with black. Yeah, like this is like just getting destroyed by perfect play. That's pretty crazy, dude. Totally. Yeah, we'll take a look. It seems pretty sus to me. Honestly. It's like queen b4, a particularly interesting move. Question mark. Really? Wow. I just got destroyed. Well, he was always better the whole game. But it says 81% accuracy. They must have missed a forced win. They took it easy with bishop d4. I have a way out here. I have a way out here. Bishop d4 what? I can play king f8. I didn't see it in time pressure. There's no way that player could be 1900. Computer doesn't do justice to them. I mean, they kept the advantage the entire game. They made one blunder. You know? Oh, brother. Alright. Yeah, easily crushing me. Totally standard. Under 8. Of course. That's why you're 1900 on lichess, which is like 1600. Anyone who can like crush me that badly has to be at least 2300 on lichess. I love the comments. I'm under 11. Alright, dude. Whatever. It's just annoying. Of course. An 8-year-old just like crushed me. And it wouldn't bother me if their lichess rating wasn't like 1900. They don't play a lot. Okay. Alright, my queen is misplaced. Don't trust anyone. Sorry, little Sheldon. I can't trust you just because you say you're 8 years old. It certainly wasn't a perfect game by White, but one of those games that just makes you wonder. Like, most people with that player's ratings would like be lucky if they beat me like 1 game in 20. And they just easily beat me while commentating during the game and shit. Man, Jim is just like totally busted here. What's up? See, Jim is like 2177. He's lost in like 10 moves. Okay, not quite lost yet. Look close. He's getting close. I mean, I don't mind losing, but if you were that good, why is your rating 1900? Oh, I only play on chess.com. Then why are you challenging me here? Where did you come from? Alright. Yeah. Ban. Get the ban hammer ready. Alright, Jim. No, he's not lost. He's not lost. And I'm getting kind of like tilted. Honestly. I didn't realize I was playing a computer last game. I thought, okay. The game was weird. They played. I don't know how to describe it. No, I don't know if it was a computer. I'm just saying it could be a computer. You don't know. Like, there's no way to know anymore. It used to be obvious when you were playing computers. Now it's like impossible. There's no way to know. It might have been a computer. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I have no way to know. You know, it could be like 40 cent upon loss. They even made a blunder. It's still you can't be sure. You just have to use like other things like ratings and consistency, and it's the engine's not enough. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, someone who's cheating smartly can basically replicate the play of a human. The same frequency of mistakes that a human would make. Just in the critical moments, you make the best move. That's all you need to do to beat like probably even like Magnus. Yeah, I'm tilted from losing that. I wasn't suspicious of the player though, because I had played them once before and beat them, And usually when people cheat or something, they beat you right away. But I mean, when someone comes on the stream and says, I'm not a stream sniper, before they even start the game, that's a huge red flag, honestly. Why would you say that before the game starts? That's the thing that really, like, raises my suspicions right there. Why are you coming on my stream and saying you're not a stream sniper before the game starts? What is a stream sniper anyway? But you know what I mean? That's pretty weird, right? It's almost like I'm gonna crush you, but don't be suspicious when I crush you, because I'm not, you know, I'm not a cheater. Okay, that makes sense. Frosty fish. Whew, I'm hallucinating. No, Jim. Even if someone has like 40% upon loss, I don't know if they're cheating or not. Just judging by their comments, it's weird. It's obviously a little kid. Rook c5, nice. But you don't have to tell me about your 11-year-old, you know, under 11 championship of whatever. Why would like a title player be interested if you're the under 11 champion of something? The combo was impressive. Yeah, it was like a little too... It was a little too automatic, you know? Too routine for them. Yeah. I would say there's a high likelihood they were cheating, but there's no way to be sure. That's the point. You could never be sure. It could just be a really talented player and they're that good and they're just... But why are they playing on an account with no games who's 1900, you know? It's kind of weird. Jim, I'm so close yet so far away here. Damn, am I lost? Am I lost yet? Devolving. This is devolving. The chat is devolving. The way they destroyed me with the pieces so easily, it felt very like I'm just, you know, rattling off the engine moves at the end there. Alright, Jimmy. Jim Bob. Oh, a master easily destroys me. But they were so quick, so confident. It was sus. Whoa. Alright, so nothing. entropy. Now Jim is good. 100% human, guaranteed. Where is the mate? That diagonal, this diagonal looks... The only thing keeping him alive is his rook. So maybe I can win with like some kind of simple move. B3. Yeah, I mean, this is the most obvious suggestion. He has moves. Like, he could play queen b8, for example, in some positions. Is bishop f5 a problem? I mean, clearly there's bishop f5. You just, like, you don't castle with white and just, like, play the opening kind of badly and then destroy the title player. Sort of crept up on me. It helps if you realize you're, you know, oh shit, I gotta go, guys. Okay, I got 5 minutes left. Enough to finish this game. You don't realize you're playing an engine or whatever till it's too late. Knight f6 don't work. There has to be something here. So I just retreat off the diagonal. He has queen takes f6. There is rook g6. Doesn't really do anything. Maybe I have to actually just trade knights. It's not so clear either. Jeez. Unbelievable. Problem is knight f6, knight f5. And he's on f6 twice. And he's on my queen. Unbelievable. Has to be winning somehow. Knight f5 is a huge problem. It's also triple attacking d5 right now. So I have to exchange knights. It's crazy. I have nothing better than that. Rook g6, black has bishop f5, rook takes h6 check, king g7. Still nothing special. Just says bishop f5, man. I mean, he can just do that and give up the h6 pawn. Then he plays king g7. My rook's attacked. It's like trapped. Same shit, different day, you know? Maybe here I have something? He doesn't have bishop f7 now? He has Queen A7 threatening Rook C1 check. That's so wonderful. King H7, wow. Does that work? Time to go. Alright. Time to go. Why is he resigning? Why are you resigning? It's winning. But I don't know how. Queen F8? Where's my win? Where is the win? Your rook's trapped or what? Your rook's not even trapped because you have this. So I have to like totally change like I don't know. I mean, you even got D5. It's not Queen F. Why Queen F8, Queen G2, bye-bye? Oh, because I have Rook G8. Alright. Queen G2 and I'm threatening that. Okay. That's it. Yeah, I mean that was my plan, but I didn't see how deadly it is. I saw Queen G2, but I was focusing on the G7 square. I forgot that I could just go on the 8th. That's really over. Yeah, I was losing. Damn. This is an unbelievable position, man. Black's totally fine. No problem at all here. You know, you would think like Black's king would be, well, you know, a little problematic. And there's absolutely nothing for white. Yeah, what happened in the opening? I gotta go. Alright, guys. Anyway. Yeah, you played an unusual line. I played really aggressively here. Yeah, H6 was a good move. I was on tilt from the last game. Rook A5 was a nice move too. You actually played this pretty well, man, to be honest. You got me on tilt. Alright. We'll see everybody later. Tomorrow night is subscriber stream. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.